So, as you might hear, I'm speaking English today, and if you wonder why, I'm going to give you 3 reasons for that right now. The first reason, I'm not going to school anymore. At least I'm not going to a school where I have Swedish, English, maths and all that. So I have no English lessons. And I want to practice my English. I am reading books, I am watching movies, but I'm not talking enough. So I thought that I can make a video in English so I practice. Yay! Reason number 2. I'm going to do a tag, and this tag is in English, and I'm not in the mood of translating everything, and well, it's about a book that's written in English originally, and well, I don't feel like mixing languages today, so I go for just English today. Reason number 3. I want to. Questions? And before we start, I have to say this. I'm born Swedish. I have no connection whatsoever with Great Britain or the United States or any other place where they speak English. So of course my English will be a little Swedish. It's not strange. I mean, I am not British or American or Australian or Indian or whatever. I'm Swedish, and of course my English will have some Swedishness in it. And if you're just going to comment mean things, go and drink your cup of tea somewhere else, because I don't want you here. So let's get on with the tag, shall we? As you might have read already, it's the Tolkien Tag. So it's questions about Tolkien. Let's start! Some of these questions are from a tag that I found on YouTube, and other questions I made up myself. How does your Middle-earth journey begin? My Middle-earth journey begins with my dad. Thank you, Dad. He is a huge Tolkien fan himself, so when I was like 9 years old, he decided to read The Hobbit to me, and then after he read that, he read the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and that's how my journey began. What is your favourite Middle-earth book? My favourite Middle-earth book must be The Hobbit. Don't get me wrong, I love the Lord of the Rings too, but the Lord of the Rings is much more complicated and it's too many people, much information. I find that The Hobbit is easier to relate to and to get into. It's shorter and it happens things like, not all the time, but more often than in the Lord of the Rings, because in the Lord of the Rings you just walk and 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 walk. Kind of. What is your favourite movie? My favourite movie must be The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, the first movie. I think it's the first movie. It was a long time since I watched them, so I have mixed them together in my head. I don't really know which one is which of the 3 Lord of the Rings movies, but I think it's the first one, if I have to choose. But, well, if I have to choose between The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings, I choose The Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, Hobbit. Movies or books? Movies or books indeed. It's a hard question this time. I mean, I have to choose the books because I'm a book person, but I like the movies. They are very, 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 very good. Peter Jackson has made an incredible job with them, and everyone else that is involved, and I don't think it's such a shame to just watch the Lord of the Rings movies if you don't want to read the books, because the books are hard. Okay, let's do this. If you say either the Lord of the Rings movies or the Lord of the Rings books, I say the movies, and if I say the Hobbit books or the Hobbit movies, I say the Hobbit books. Which actually means I can't choose. Who's your favourite human character? My favourite human character is Eowyn, because she's a woman and she's cool and I like her very, very, very much. Who's your favourite Hobbit character? My favourite Hobbit character must be Bilbo from The Hobbit, not the young Bilbo. I like Bilbo, and I like Sam. So Bilbo and Sam. Who's your favourite dwarf character? My favourite dwarf must be Gimli. Yes, my favorite dwarf is Gimli and Philly and Killy. But it's such a shame because I thought that in the movies, the Hobbit movies, that Philly and Killy were kind of destroyed for me because I really liked them in the books. But my vision of them was like destroyed in movies because they made such a big thing about them being so handsome and young and fierce and awesome, and I felt like I liked them as they were in the books. And if everyone else was having them as their favourite characters, it wasn't as fun anymore. And the love story between Killy is the one who falls in love with Tauriel, right? Anyway, I don't like that love story, it destroys them even more. No. So I don't like Philly and Killy in the movies, but I like them in the books. Who's your favourite elf character? My favourite elf character must be Legolas. There is not much to choose from there. I don't like Galadriel. I think that Galadriel is scary and Arwen is... No, Legolas is my favourite elven character. Who's your favourite wizard character? My favourite wizard is Gandalf the Grey. The grey, mind you. Just grey. One shade of grey. Who's your favourite character? My overall favourite character is Gollum. I mean, he's just so cute and I feel so sorry for him, and he has this remarkable and fantastic story and background, and I just like him. And I liked him in the books, not just in the movies when he's cute. I like Gollum. And I feel sorry for Gollum and I want to help Gollum. And he reminds me of Dobby. It must be the eyes. What Middle-earth race would you be? I want to say that I would be an elf because elves are cool, they can shoot with a bow and arrow. And they are just awesome, they are beautiful and they are funny and they live forever. But I think my own personality is more like a hobbit. I mean, I like eating, I like peace and quiet and stories, and I like to be comfortable, and I wouldn't mind living as a hobbit, I really wouldn't, but it would be cooler to be an elf. Which actor do you think captures the character the best? That is a hard one too, because I think that all the actors are brilliant, really. Gollum, maybe, because it's a very hard character to do. So, what's his name? Gosh, I can't forget his name. And my computer doesn't work. Brilliant! Well, anyway, so either the actor that plays Gollum, sorry I don't remember your name, or Ian McKellen who does Gandalf, because I think Gandalf is fantastic. And I wish so badly that he would have done Dumbledore. I think he would have made an excellent Dumbledore when the old Dumbledore died. What is your favourite place in Middle-earth? Well, the Shire, maybe, or Lothlorien, maybe, or Rivendell. Too many places, I can't choose. But, well, let's say Lothlorien. What is your favourite quote from the books or the movies? Filthy little hobbitses! Can you speak any of the Middle-earth languages? Ithrenniel. Well, I can speak a few sentences in Sindarin, which is one of the Elvish tongues. But I can't speak it, but I can say a few things. There are two Elvish languages, it's Sindarin and Quenya. Quenya is for the High Elves and Sindarin for the Wood Elves, kind of. And there is Tengwar, which is the Elvish alphabet, and I can write in Tengwar. If you look at the ending of my video, you will see me writing Ithrenniel in Tengwar. But I can't speak any dwarf, I can't speak any black tongue. I can say Tarki, which means human, but that's not much. And I can say this in black tongue. I don't know if it's called black tongue, but you know, the dark language, the language of the bad people. I can say this. Ajnaz durbatuluk, ajnaz gimbatul, ajnaz dragaduluk, agbursum ishi krimpatul. Can you guess what that means? If you couldn't guess, I will tell you now. It means one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, in the darkness bind them. And if you don't know what that is, you have missed something. Do you have any Middle-earth merchandise? I have a bracelet which looks like the ring with the text on it, and I've got some Lego sets. I've got an ent in this size, Fangorn, the tree beard, you know, but it's home in Gothenburg, so I can't show you. I'm sure I have a lot of things, but I have nothing here, so I can't show you. Except for this. Look at this. I've got the one ring. Don't tell anyone about this. It's our secret. Shh. Have you read any of the side stories that are not The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings? I started reading Silmarillion a couple of times, but I'm getting stuck in it. It's complicated reading, and I think I made the mistake to read it in English for the first time. Perhaps it will be easier for me to read it in Swedish the first time I read it, because I want to read it, I really do. I just haven't managed to get through it yet. What is it that you want most right now that has something to do with Middle-earth or Tolkien? Oh, I want to go to New Zealand and visit the sets and walk around in the Shire. That would be amazing. I also want to go to a proper LARP, a proper fantasy Tolkien LARP. That would be very, very funny. And I want to do a cosplay of either Galadriel, even though I don't like her that much, or Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit. I really want to do Bilbo, he's so cute. So, I guess that was all for me today. Please write a comment down below of what you thought about me speaking English in a video. Perhaps it was awful. Perhaps it was great. Perhaps you didn't understand a thing because you can't speak English, and I'm sorry for that. Remember, if you write mean things, I will send the Nazguls for you, because this is how I speak my English, and if you don't like it, you can turn off the video. Problem solved. I'm so smart. But I want to know what you thought about it, and I want to know what you think about the Middle-earth stories. I want to know what you think about Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, everything, so tell me. So, since this is a tag, I must tag a few people. So I tag Clara Henry, Miss Lisabelle och Pepper Size. They're all Swedish YouTubers, and I think all of them, in one way or another, like the Tolkien universe. So why not tag them? And please tell them that they are tagged in this tag. Well, I think that was everything for me today. Farewell.